So, was it a three-man job?
Ah, Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
Oh.
What happened?
One of the suspects, Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped. It was after we asked him to put his belongings in the evidence room. I'm sorry.
How did he escape?
He hit me in the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise I...
Of course. That's all?
Just before he left the yard, he shouted, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
Sorry, I'll come back later.
He could have said that without punching me.
Is Inspector Lestrade here?
No, he will be absent for a couple of days. Can we keep this incident between us?
He's like, whatever, dude. Okay. So, let's examine all the belongings of the 2 of 3 suspects that we have so far.
This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new.
Okay. Coincidence? Dear Mr. Butcher, your repeated absence, which is compounded by your delays with existing workload, simply cannot continue. You're responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues have found themselves compelled to rectify. We are sorry for this present situation, as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand the complications of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behavior in the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. The Underground Electric Railways Company, London.
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job. The initials MB.
Mr. Butcher, we have most excellent news for you. Please arrange to visit the hospital as soon as possible so that we may conclude this matter. P.S. Her condition is stationary. Okay.
This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address. Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
Okay. So we got
Thick
here.
leather gloves. They're probably insulating.
Benjamin, my son, I would be so pleased if you could join me and help lead our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday after the service. Your goodwill brings such joy, and I know that I may rely upon you. I remember how your life began in sin. You're feeling rejected and alone in the world, and how you turned to the criminal path. But you found the strength within you to make the change. You became a good man. Our Lord will have mercy upon you. I shall always be happy to see you in our church, my son. Okay.
My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
Okay, so that was the workman then.
Whiskey. Of poor quality. Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette.
Oh boy.
Electrical wires.
Dear Mr. Garrett, we are obliged to inform you that despite your expropriation, you're still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact our payment service as soon as possible. Otherwise, we shall be obliged to involve the police in this unfortunate matter. Bank of England.
A book. Karl Heinzen's 1848 De Mord, with a bookmark.
Okay.
This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
If you have to blow up half a continent and create a bloodbath in order to destroy the barbarians' party, you can be deemed to possess neither scruples nor conscience. Anyone who would not happily sacrifice his own life for the honor of exterminating 1 million barbarians is not a true Republican. I agree, such clear-sightedness. Okay.
The belongings of the victims, Rasco and his acolyte.
Okay, just both of them in the same
A
thing,
normal
huh?
pocket knife. Rasco is fond of licorice. Huh. The licorice was found both at the sewers and amongst Rasco's belongings. A standard deck of playing cards. A police report about Rasco. He's only a minor criminal.
Mercutio, yeah, I can't say that name for some reason. Mauricio Alfredo Vicente, also known as Rasco, leader of a small local gang, whose members can be identified by the gang's motif, a dog tattoo. The gang has been involved in frequent violence, robbery, pickpocketing, etc.
A Webley revolver.
Okay. Did I... Oh, wait, I think it just says... Okay, let's actually find the suspect first. Do we have anything? Is there... Okay, here we go. Difficult life. Problems at work. Reginald Butcher had received a written warning from his employer. Large sum of money. Thomas Garrett is a supporter of the anarchist party. Thomas Garrett owes a large sum of money to the bank. Okay. The Bank of England was robbed by the Rascal Gang. This is a bank where Thomas Garrett has a large debt. He's now a churchgoer. Which one? You got 3 suspects here. Mr. Fowler had a difficult life. Okay. Benjamin Fowler was a bandit when he was young, but he has since changed his ways. Reginald Butcher. I don't know if there's anything yet, though, with this one. I don't know. Problems at work. Thomas, specifically about Thomas. Somebody knew about the bank robbery and managed to kill the members of Roscoe's gang immediately afterwards. Okay. See, that's the real question. How do they know? It's weird. We already put this one together, but obviously it connects with something else. Okay, there's that one as well. Anarchists oppose the state, capitalism, and market relations, but Thomas Garrett is in debt to the bank. Okay. Now, it's not anarchist ideology to rob a bank, they prefer to destroy. Thomas Garrett allied himself with Rasco's gang in order to take vengeance on the Bank of England. Okay. Bank robbery. I think I already put these 2 together, right? Didn't I? Okay. But who had a job that knows electricity? That's also...
I'm apparently in the children's ward.
Okay. I don't know. Is this going to make a...
I'm apparently in the children's ward.
Is this going to make a choice where this guy robbed a bank for his daughter?
Mr. Reginald Butcher, I've come from Scotland Yard. Might we talk?
All right, but not too loudly. She's finally asleep.
Is she your daughter?
My pretty little Meryl. She's very ill. Now look, I'm sorry I ran, but I had to see Dr. Blowberry today and the policeman wouldn't listen.
Don't worry, I understand now.
Man, I hope it's not gonna... Railway worker. Or former railway worker. Okay, there's no way that's a decorative gift. I don't know. Could be secondhand. Wedding ring, he is married. Shiny shoes, recently clean. Okay, so what was the... Sorry, I need to go back. So I believe that was the daughter's gift. There's no way. But this one... Secondhand clothes? Was once prosperous. Ugh. Okay, that was right. Reginald Butcher, a married man, holds the position of railway worker. He is depressed due to the illness of his daughter, of whom he is extremely fond. His shoes are shiny, but they have no doubt they've been recently cleaned. His expensive waistcoat, now in a shabby condition, reveals that he was previously a prosperous man. Mr. Butcher loves his daughter and is not ashamed to wear a child's bracelet to display his affection. Okay.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher?
I work at the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company.
Then you must be familiar with electrical devices.
I am indeed. Why do you ask?
It is of no consequence, but tell me, what are the reasons behind the problems you're experiencing at work?
Problems? What do you mean?
You have already received a written warning.
Yes. I'm often late to work. My boss doesn't understand my situation. It's difficult since my daughter became ill.
I see. Coincidentally, we found one of your company's cabs in the square where the accident occurred.
Really? Why was it there?
I have no idea. Do you?
No. But a week ago we had a technical cab stolen, along with its tools. Do you think that could be the one?
It's possible.
Okay. So, we found him. So what am I doing now? I mean, obviously he was just coming here to find his daughter. Oh. Mr. Butcher, I can confirm that we are willing to admit your daughter into the care of our hospital. You will be responsible for the travel expenditure, naturally taking all appropriate precautions due to the delicate state of your daughter. Additionally, you must attend any accommodation costs and all medical attention. The final bill cannot be summarized within this letter. It will depend, of course, upon your daughter's condition, but I must warn you, the sum may be considerable.
Admission file at Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm.
This is not looking good for him so far. It's a very powerful motivator.
A young woman lost her life.
If he wants to save his daughter.
Mr. Butcher's wife.
Okay. It's interesting. I didn't know about the kind of black ribbon over the photo. I'm assuming to signify the death, the family. Alright, so back to Scotland Yard. Also, I know you need to notify Lestrade, but what about anyone else but the robbery? Literally anyone else. A seriously ill daughter. No? Oh, here we go. Sorry. Reginald Butcher has problems at work. Taking time to visit his daughter. Okay. There we go. Reginald Butcher knows how to work with electricity because of his job, but that doesn't mean that he would be capable of creating a deadly electrical trap. Reginald Butcher knows how to work with electricity. It is his job. He would have been able to activate the device. Okay.
At your service, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Holmes?
Locked.
For good reason. Oh. The morgue. Is there anything in here? I didn't think so. Okay, I was wondering why is something boiling? It's just the, I don't know, the boiler? Whatever. Alright. So, if the guy with the splint, dude, what are you doing standing up? Just sit down. Rest your leg, please. Okay. Are you the anarchist? Who's the anarchist? Let's
Please,
talk to this
escort
guy.
this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation.
I'm Benjamin Fowler, and I was arrested by mistake. I swear it.
You have not been arrested, Mr. Fowler. You are here as a witness.
Oh, but I saw nothing. I swear. Let me go.
Okay. Whoa, that dog tattoo? Okay. Religious, we know he's religious because of the calloused hands, manual work. Smoker. Oh. What the? We'll just say smoker. That's literally the first thing I thought even before I gave me the option. Okay. Where? I'm missing something else. Injured leg. That's what I can like barely see it, but it does say injured leg. Okay. Benjamin Fowler, a man in his 40s, is a manual worker. He is involved with the reconstruction work of the statue in the square, which explains his presence at the scene of the accident, and his resulting leg injury. Mr. Fowler has a dog tattoo, a gang member's mark, which he attempted to hide. Yellow nails identify him as a heavy smoker. He is a religious man. Okay.
Could you tell me what you were doing at the scene of the accident?
I was working on the square's statue. I work for the council. I swear it.
Do you ever work with electricity?
Yes, sometimes. I repair electric lampposts, but I'm not a specialist. I swear it. It's new, isn't it? And complex and dangerous.
I understand.
Mr. Holmes, I know you're a great detective and you understand me, so please let me go. I know nothing, I swear.
Yes, you swear it, I know. Mr. Fowler, does the name Rasco ring any bells with you?
First time I ever heard it, I swear.
Oh wait, here we go.
But your tattoo resembles his. You are in his gang, are you not?
No. It was a long time ago. I already forgot. I swear it. I just picked a few pockets for him when I was a young fellow. But I ain't proud of what I did. All my family, my parents, my brothers, dogs and cats all died when I was a lad. I wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Okay, that's it for that. So, are you the anarchist?
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Thomas Garrett. Why am I here?
You are a witness to murder.
Of course. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that the police jailed an innocent man in order to close a case.
No one has been charged yet.
Yet.
Okay. He's ill. I mean, he's coughing a lot, right? Badge, anarchist symbol. Worn clothes, he is poor. Oh. Licorice? Black sputum. I don't know what that means. I don't know. That's you just have to. Oh wait, that's the only thing. He is poor. Domestic injury. What does this domestic injury mean? It's electrical burn. I'm sorry, let me look at this. I do not know. So the choices are Works with or domestic injury, which... Wait, how do you get an electrical burn with a domestic injury? If it's a new technology, then... I mean, Thomas Garrett is an aggressive person who wears the symbol of the anarchist. He dislikes the police and most probably all authority. It is obvious that he is poor, as his clothes are old and worn. Mr. Garrett exhibits black sputum through his coughing, which is a symptom of silicosis. Garrett is ill. A specific burn on his finger reveals that he must work with electricity.
Did you perhaps see anything in particular during or after this disaster?
Yes, I saw part of your bourgeoisie burn up and explode. It was spectacular.
Why did you remain in the square? Why not seek shelter?
Like the rest of the sheep, there were some wounded comrades, workers. I wanted to help them.
You have a severe cough. Are you suffering?
It's only a cold.
Here you go.
Why not be honest with me? You are spitting up black fluid.
Ah, well observed. Yes, I have enough coal dust in my lungs to fuel an entire London district.
You were a miner then?
Since the age of 13, yes. At the Newcastle mines. 15 years of hell. Those were bloody times. But now it's over. I don't want to die in those holes like my father and my brothers did, in order to line the pockets of the rich.
Do you have any electrical knowledge?
How'd you know about that? You a mind reader?
There are electrical wires amongst your belongings.
Oh,
Clever.
yeah.
Yes. I teach electrics to my comrades, since I'm currently without paid work. I'm self-taught, so we're not as dumb as you might think. And I don't want to work for bosses anyway.
Okay. Oh my god. Mr. Garrett's side job. Maybe I should have read what this says. Oh, that's about Reginald Butcher. Okay. The electrical trap for the technical cab was arranged by a professional. Thomas Garrett would not have sufficient knowledge. Or whatever. Okay. Mr. Fowler's work. Okay, so they all have some sort of dealing with electricity. Just see what I can... Benjamin Fowler is connected with the Roscoe gang. He has the gang tattoo, but has made an attempt to remove it. Fowler's new life. Fowler was once a member of the Roscoe gang, but that is all now in the past. Bandits like Benjamin Fowler never change his work for the town, must cover for his crimes. Okay. Reginald Butcher works for the Underground Electric Railway Company. He could be familiar with the layout of the sewers from where the bank was robbed. Okay. You have found and utilized all clues in this case. Please proceed. Okay. I was going through this. I'm like, uh-oh, this really feels like endgame type thing. So let's see. Reginald Butcher is not a criminal. He has a beloved daughter who is ill and needs her father. He would not risk becoming involved with bandits. Reginald Butcher needs urgent medical care for his daughter. Because of this, he contacted the Roscoe gang, helped them rob the bank. Okay. Just want to see... And then if we put these two together... Reginald Butcher helped the Roscoe gang to rob the bank and then killed them for money. Reginald Butcher is a dangerous criminal who not only robbed the bank but also killed all his accomplices. He must be imprisoned. I feel like this one is slightly harder in the fact that I don't know. Just an anarchist. It's not anarchist ideology to rob a bank. They prefer to destroy. The electrical trap for the technical cab was arranged by a professional. Thomas Garrett would not have sufficient knowledge. As Thomas Garrett teaches electricity, he would have sufficient knowledge to make a trap for the cab. Okay, and then if we do this... Oh, interesting. In this, you have to... Mr. Garrett is a murderer. Thomas Garrett took part in the Bank of England robbery before killing his accomplices. Okay. So let's switch all of these. Honestly, this one... Okay, Benjamin Fowler sometimes works with electricity, but he is not a specialist, and it is doubtful that he would know how to create such a deadly trap. Benjamin Fowler has sufficient knowledge to repair electrical lampposts, which could have enabled him to create the deadly trap for the cab. Then... is a member of Roscoe's gang. Okay. So, this is... honestly... I feel like this can go a number of ways. Interrogate possible suspects. Uh-oh. Interesting. Is there... This isn't finished. That's what's freaking me out right now. Despite the fact... I mean, was I supposed to label every single person as a suspect? Because I don't see how the cab drivers can get involved. Unless you're saying... Unless this guy's, what, trying to hide the fact that he... Oh boy. I am super curious now.
This crank has been turned.
See, I don't like the fact that this is not ticked off. This one makes sense, but... Is there nothing more we can do here?
Can she be cured?
It'll take a long time, but I'm confident that we'll win this fight. I can't bear to think otherwise.
Yes. Probably just a question of money.
What are you talking about? It's a question of willpower, and my daughter will win.
Oh, it's because of the letter.
I do hope so. Although the treatment at the Karolinska University Hospital is very expensive.
Yeah, it's our only hope. Thanks to the good Dr. Blowberry, she finally has a bed. We're going out next week. It's our last chance. Do you have children?
Yes, I have a daughter too.
We'd sacrifice our lives for our children, would we not?
Yes. Of course, yes.
Oh boy. Where am I? Man, I thought that last one was feeling a bit open-ended, but this one feels super open-ended to me. So. So let's think about this. Let's look over. I feel like the anarchist guy is possibly not. I don't know. It's very possible that Roscoe potentially pressured this guy, right? It's really hard to say. Let's look over all of the evidence that we've gone so far. Okay, so this requires electrical know-how, which all of them technically is possible. And that's the problem. There's nothing to show their level of knowledge besides either their workplace. One guy teaches it, so that's the driver and the passenger in the technical cab were electrocuted, but not by the electricity from the lamppost. The question remains, from where did the electricity originate? Which held the victims, in fact, belonged to the Underground Electric Railway Company. Okay, but again, if it was stolen. Iron oxide powder, aluminum powder, and magnesium strips were found in the sewer. Ingredients for thermite, which is commonly used in railway welding. See, my question is, he works an office job. How much do they know about electricity? Would they know that much? Because he did say he has an office job, not like one of the mechanics in the company. So yes, he has some know-how, but I just don't understand how much from that. Hand-drawn map. Okay, so this is all about robbery. The bank's loot was encased in barrels and thrown into the water. It was a smart move in order to trick the police and to enable the collection of the goods further down the sewer line. According to this letter, Butcher is employed by the Underground Electric Railways Company of London. It appears that Butcher has problems at work. Electric wire. The Rascal gang robbed the bank by breaking into its vault, so they knew that the sewer channels passed close to the bank. They used a quantity of equipment and material to melt the metal wall of the vault and to open the deposit boxes. Rasco is not a big-name criminal. It is obvious that someone helped him to plan this. Okay. So, enough motive to plan a heist. That's, So that kind of... Because I was thinking, if this guy who is trying to get out of the criminal life was coerced, but if Roscoe isn't the planner, then that's out the bag. The amount requested by the Karolinska University Hospital Stockholm for Merrill Butcher medical treatment was estimated to be considerable. Okay. Criminal record. This is just about him. Violence, robbery, pickpocketing. If you have to blow up half a continent and create a bloodbath in order to destroy the barbarians' party, you can be deemed to possess neither scruples nor conscience. Anyone who would not happily sacrifice his own life for the honor of exterminating 1 million barbarians is not a true Republican. Mr. Garrett. So he's the one with the bank debt. Okay. I mean, if this is an act of revenge against the bank, it's like, oh yeah, I owe you money? How about this? We probably know. Just like burn away all the money. We are obliged to inform you that despite your expiration, you are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. You know what? I want to look up. So I do not know what expropriation? That's not a word I encountered before. I know to assume it's like bank terminology or just financial terminology. Hence probably why I never heard of it. Here we go. What? Expropriation. It literally listed, I'm using the dictionary.com app. It literally listed it, and this is no results found. I feel lied to. Okay, well, let's try to figure this out. Appropriation. Oh dear God. Okay, you know what? Let's look. Let's go online. Maybe Merriam-Webster's dictionary has it because this is not expropriation. I'm very disappointed that the dictionary.com app failed me. The action by the state or an authority of taking property from its owner for public use or benefit. Oh boy, yeah, that would. That's a much better motive. For all I know, it might not be about robbing the bank. So it's definitely if he feels like he's getting back at the system. I would be so pleased if you could join me. We just need to take place. Your goodwill brings such joy, and I know that I may rely on you. Remember, you're feeling rejected and alone in the world. How you found the strength within. You made the change. Okay. So, yeah, this guy, Benjamin Fowler, because one of the things clearly stated that Roscoe here was definitely not the one who planned this, then I don't think it's Benjamin Fowler. I really don't get the sense of the big planning type. Oh, so I just want to believe this guy can turn a new leaf. This one, he's like, yeah, he's off the suspect list. So let's actually, because I know. You turned around, sir. Why would some of this... Oh, that's why. It's like, the reason why these are red is because so no one has sufficient knowledge? Okay, there we go. That's what happened. It's basically telling me one of these people need to know, you need to choose now. Okay. So, he is actually my top suspect. Probably know he could just be burning the money or just letting it sink into the sewer. No one gets the money. No one. Okay. Now the question is whether or not this other guy would be willing to steal from... Oh yeah, this... Women are now allowed to smoke in public, the court declares. Today, Magistrate Addox ruled that it is no longer a crime for women to smoke in public in London, at least. Okay. Hold on. Where was this again? Because we read this. This was in the pawn shop, whatever the store that leads to the basement area. Then proceed to discharge Mary. So the question is, who would be reading this? Who would be interested in this news? Snack... No, wait. This is the one in the... Oh, I really wish... I feel like this could help me out. Okay, no. This was in the apartment where the electric device could be turned on, where they're basically watching to see them time it, so to kill the gang. And then in the store, you had something about snake nest and conspiracy, which, why the hell this is an option, who knows? Dear Mr. Butcher, your repeated absence, which is compounded by your delays with existing workload, simply cannot continue. You're responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues have found themselves compelled to rectify. We are very sorry for this present situation, as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand the complications of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behavior in the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. So... Okay, he's not terminated yet. Okay. So, I mean, and if he is super ill, I don't know, it could be just like, who cares? Nothing, what's gonna happen to me? See, he makes the... I say easy, but in my head, I want it to be this guy here because, I mean, you just don't want to make the decision of whether this guy, if we arrest him, what's going to happen to his daughter? Now, obviously, all his money is currently, because of the state of his clothes, is going towards the hospital bills for his daughter. This guy has, well, if they took away all the things that he could have possibly owned, or majority of it, in order to pay off his debt, and he just doesn't care anymore, he just, it's good, it's a big FU to the capitalist system, basically. Alright, accident area. I'm very curious of whether I can go back or not. Play this again, but like... see if I can save everyone in that area. Because I know one person died. Okay, good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. You're witness to murder, of course. Well, it wouldn't be the first time the police jailed an innocent man in order to close the case. No one has been charged yet. Did you perhaps see anything in particular during or after this disaster? Yes, I saw part of your bourgeoisie burn up and explode. It was spectacular. Why did you remain in the square? Why not seek shelter? Like the rest of the sheep, there were some wounded comrades, workers. I wanted to help them. You have a severe cough. Are you suffering? It's only a cough. Yes, I have a cold. Enough cold in my lungs. But it's not over. I don't want to die in those holes like my father and brother did in order to line the pockets of the rich. Do you have any electrical knowledge? There are electrical wires amongst your belongings. Clever. Yes, I teach electrics to my comrades, especially him having electrical wires in order to, like, it means he had the equipment on hand to set this up. There were electrical wires. Clever. Yes, I teach electrics to my comrades. He's saying my comrades, since I am currently without paid work. I'm self-taught. So we're not as dumb as you might think, and I don't want to work for bosses anyway. Okay, I've crossed you off, but yes, sometimes I repair electric lampposts, but I'm not a specialist. I swear, it's new, isn't it? And complex and dangerous. was a long time ago, I already forgot, I swear. I just picked up a few pockets. Okay. Mr. Reginald Butcher. I had to see Dr. Blowberry today, and the policeman man wouldn't listen. Don't worry, I understand now. What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher? I work for the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company. Now, you must be familiar with electrical devices. I am indeed. Why do you ask? It is of no consequence, but tell me, what are the reasons behind the problems you're experiencing at work? His daughter... Yes, it's probably just a question of money. What are you talking about? It's a question of willpower, and my daughter will win. I do hope so, although the treatment... Well, it's our... Okay, see this? Like... Hold on. I completely lost it. Like, money wasn't the first thing on his mind, because his response was about his daughter fighting. At least that's where that's what I'm leaning towards. That's the context I'm getting from this talk. It will take a long time, but I'm confident that we will win this fight. I can't bear to think otherwise. We're going out next week. It's her last chance. Do you have children? I have a daughter. Da, da, da. Okay. So, I mean, this guy is the least suspect. Also, he didn't seem like the type to be able to plan that sort of heist. So, the next thing, he has the motive, he has love as a motive, really. It's his daughter. And this guy could just be getting a big middle finger to everything, because who cares? Anarchists oppose the state capitalism and market relations, but Tom McGarrett is in debt to the bank. It's not anarchist ideology to rob a bank, they prefer to destroy. I mean, he definitely, if he's just doing it, I don't know. Get back at everyone who sees above and doing well with the bank, I guess. Thomas Garrett allied himself with the Roscoe gang in order to take vengeance on the Bank of England. Okay, Thomas Garrett took part in the Bank of England robbery before killing his accomplices. Thomas Garrett is a dangerous anarchist who cruelly killed his accomplices and endangered a great many people. He deserves a severe punishment. Thomas Garrett worked hard for all of his life but ended up in debt to the bank. He was spurred to commit his crime, but could not bear to leave the criminals unpunished, and so prepared a trap for them. He deserves a second chance. Is that what it was about? See, the one thing I don't know is, as the anarchist ideology, I'm looking from the bank perspective, but, I mean, he says his comrades, right? Would he consider the thieves his comrades? That said, if capitalism, they're stealing for money. Oof. Okay, and then what was the other option again? Yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's see. I do want to go back and see whether or not...
Thomas Garrett, we are arresting you for the double murder of Roscoe and his accomplice in addition to the bank robbery.
Bravo! Case closed. Exactly what the bourgeoisie in power expects from you. Don't bother to look any further.
Well, if you have a solid alibi, I should like to hear it.
What for? Small people such as us are eternal victims of a corrupted justice. Do your duty then, lackey.
Okay. Wow, 4%. So I imagine most people went for the daughter thing. Because again, I mean, yeah. Because those are really the two that come to mind. We can check. The save files for this case will be, if you're finished case, press no if you would like to select another moral choice, press yes if you agree with the choices you have made, and you're ready to start a new chapter. Let's actually... I actually kind of want to see what everyone else's decision was. Mostly, I want to see how many people thought it was the other guy. Okay. So... Reginald Butcher helped the Roscoe gang to rob the bank and then killed them for the money. Reginald Butcher's daughter is seriously ill because of this. He felt forced to rob the bank before killing his accomplices in order to take the money necessary for her treatment. I do kind of want to see what both endings of these look like. Again, it's like, I really don't want it to be this guy. Which is my own
Mr.
feelings
Holmes?
in play.
Mr. Butcher, say goodbye to your daughter. We are arresting you for robbery and murder.
What? You can't do that. What happened to my girl?
You should have thought about that.
You monster. Even if it were true, what would a bank's money be worth against the life of a child? I love you, Meryl.
Murder is never proof of love. Now please, come with us.
%. Okay. And if we absolve... Now there should be, I mean, what happens if in the cutscene itself it actually reveals?
Mr. Butcher,
Shh. She's finally asleep. I knew you'd
you should
return.
go to Stockholm with your daughter. You will save her. I've made my decision. Leave now.
You understand, I was forced to do all this.
This is reveal...
Perhaps you were.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye.
What? Wait, the cutscene reveals... Huh. I just, like... Because I thought of that when, during the first case. I'm like, wait, but revealed in the cutscene. Because that just basically stated, that just basically stated that it was him. That cutscene right there stated it was him. But there's no, like, there's no way... Because literally, as it was loading, I'm like, wait, but how would you do an absolve cutscene without not revealing the fact? Because if he goes, if they talk, and it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, okay, so this is clearly wrong. Oh boy. Yeah. See, I knew for me personally, I really didn't want it to be this guy. Because at least during this run through, like, not everyone survived that chain reaction accident, right? But that might also depend on how many people you can save. And I'm assuming you definitely can save a bunch of people. I unfortunately got very thrown off by the amount of people that had to go around. And then it's like only certain people can do certain things. So like Sherlock is the one physically maneuvering people out from danger. Though, mind you, it doesn't actually... I know one person died. It showed one person dying, so... Okay, well... It's basically stated that it was him. Okay, well... Damn. I'm just, blah, 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 blah. So, in terms of the anarchist guy, I mean, really, it was a choice between Reginald Butcher and, anarchist guy. I can't remember your name, sorry. But I think it was, in terms of his... He was the convenient one since I didn't want it to be this guy. Hold on, wait a minute. Can you save everyone? How many people are left? There's like 3 people left. Because I think there's the 2 guys in the carriage. It's weird because at one point they showed like the luggage on top of the carriage collapsing. I didn't know why that was. So I'm assuming there was someone inside and they died. Well, okay, well, I'm going to just have to accept the decision because clearly the cutscene itself revealed it, unless I read that wrong. Yeah, that one doesn't sit well with me just because... Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, so we go to cases. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, so it was Reginald Butcher. Which, if it was, that was the case, I would have resolved them, though. This problem is he was just trying. Well, I guess it was. He was looking to kill the robbers, but, the huge gold rube accident happened, which, a few more people died. Now, here's one thing I want to do. If I play the case again, I want to see if it's possible to save everyone. So hold on a sec. So not reset the other cases you have played. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just replay it off in my own time, but I just want to see if it's possible for me to save everybody. Okay, this is the second attempt.
Holmes, don't just stand there. Do something.
Please move to a...
I would have died if not for you.
Okay, let's... Door handle. Hinge. Okay, and then the axe, which for some reason I couldn't click on before. So you really gotta be able to do this quickly. I'm literally just gonna spam the left mouse button. I really don't know which one I could go for first. If it's going to be the cabbie or the guy inside. I just know that these three I need to do right away. I really don't know about the morning guy though. Okay. Obstacle. This is the thing where I just want everything to move faster. Please, for the love of God. Oh my God. Come on. Okay, this is just going to tell me to press S, so I'm just going to spam the S key. What was that? God. One more time.
Over here!
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Invisible wounds. Leg underneath. Heavy weight. And plank. There we go. Because he's near the explosion, the second explosion that happened. So, let's get this guy out of here as quickly as we can. What? Oh.
Help! I need help!
Yes, I know.
Oh, thank you for saving me.
Okay. Now I'm hoping everyone else... Now one thing I don't know is about the ammonia. Come on. Oh wait, it's going to say the trap leg. Here we go. Where is it? Oh my god. My water is... Okay, we don't need to move him that far, right?
Thanks for your help.
Where is... Where's...
Oh, my shoulder. I'm a doctor. Will you allow me to look at your shoulder?
Okay, where is the point where... What? No? There was... Oh, here we go. Okay, that's too long.
Thank you for your help. Ah!
Okay, examine first.
I see no visible injuries. Perhaps I could use ammonia.
Oh, what? Now that came up as an option?
My head. Oh, I feel dizzy. Oh, my head.
Okay, dude walked off.
Please help me. My leg. I'm certain that Watson is far more capable of handling this situation. Please help me. My leg.
My name is Dr. Watson. Let me examine you.
Okay, 2 more people. Where'd it go?
It hurts.
There's some extreme bruising. No bones appear to be broken. I think that an improvised bandage will do for now. One moment. and I'll fetch what I need.
This is called a splint.
Now,
Stop calling it a
let me
bandage.
apply the bat.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay. There is another guy. Where is he?
Thank you, Doctor.
Here we go.
Don't worry, I'm okay.
Okay. Well, now I know it is
Holmes,
possible.
it appears the police have arrested someone. Perhaps it is the person responsible for this disaster.
So in the meantime, I'm going to have to go through this all over again. But yes, it is possible to save everyone. Yay! So this time, no one else actually died. Well, okay, maybe a few people, because I'm pretty sure this guy is a goner. So, yeah. Either way, thank you for liking if you like. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. Thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya.